YouTube, what's up? YouTube, what's up? This is Zell Nation, and I will be talking about what's the future of Marvel shows, DC, or anything else that y'all got me to do, anything like that. Because, like in my opinion, um, my day was good. My day going good, but just for me, right? Sound like just for me, like I'll probably would have. I having a good day so far. I should relax, sleep. I will talk about Star Wars. I would talk about Star Wars, Marvel, which the feature of those shows because like and just, just in my opinion, like I like I like DC, I like Marvel, also like Star Wars. But the thing about my opinion, like certain things about Marvel I like, certain thing about DC I like, certain thing about Star Wars I like, and other franchises. But so like in my opinion, like they need to come up with more. How can I say this? How can I say this without being mean? They need to come out with more stuff with other franchises. Because like for me, I want to know the Transformers movie. I want to know G.I. Joe coming out with Snake Eyes. And plus we need another we need some big old Saban stuff dealing with how can I because we need some more how can I say this without being um we need some more stuff besides DC, Marvel, and anything else. In my opinion, different other companies sound like Dark Horse. We need some Valiant stuff. We need some. How can I say this? And plus, we need some other stuff as well. In my opinion, what other stuff do we? Sound like, in my opinion, right? If we can have other franchises, I think besides DC and Marvel, that will force everybody else to do their own thing. Like I think, in my opinion, sound like, in my opinion, right? If they could do their own thing, but that just me, it sounds like they could do their own thing besides everybody else. Like I think, in my opinion, but the thing is, like some people might like it, some people might not. But the thing about just in my opinion, right? Just in my opinion, everybody else the company just need to do their own thing. I think, in my opinion, just need to do their own thing. And plus, the thing we're talking about is what other franchises and stuff like that. I will be talking about which franchise would I say, which franchise would I not say, which one, and what other franchises just what I would just reboot. Because, like in my opinion, right, if they could do other stuff, they could then they take out some movies just for tournament. Tournament movie, mm-mm. Like in my opinion, tournament movies, we need to delete some. Um, the Die Hard movies need to be rebooted. Die Hard, I think the fourth or fifth one. No, no, oh wait a minute. What Star Trek had that the Sun movie might be decent, but the thing is, they need to soft reboot that one. In my opinion, just reboot that. And plus, my other opinion, so they might need to reboot is how can I say this? How can I say this while being mean? And they need to reboot Teenage Ninja Turtle live action. Reboot it, come out with a new cast. If they want to come out just with another movie, make sure the movie is actually good. It just make sure the movie is decently good in my opinion. Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle didn't win. Because the first one was good. The first one I liked. The second one was on a soft reboot, and plus I like the other villains in that one, Bebop and Rocket. Bebop, yeah. I think it's Bebop, but if anybody could tell me if I'm wrong in that, then then I will take my loss. So, that just me, in my opinion, though. That just me, in my opinion. That is me, in my opinion, and that's just what I think. Sound like just for me, right? That some of the movies, some of the Marvel stuff that I probably would I just would try to make better. How can I say this? They need to make sure that this show right here, Moon Knight, make sure this Moon Knight show is on point. Because this Moon Knight show is not on point, in my opinion. If this character is not on point, then we will have some problems, I think, in my opinion. Because this show right here, Moon Knight, was coming out this with Oscar Isaac, I think. If that show, if that show is not good, then that will make everything Marvel was doing look bad, in my opinion. And but they say DC supposed to be doing like a how can I say this? They're supposed to be doing some type of Batgirl show or movie, I think, on HBO Max. But this show right here, Moon Knight, since this a new character, Marvel need to make sure it's good because in my opinion, if this show is not good, then that will make the character look bad. In my opinion, that will make the characters and everything look bad. But that's just me. And plus Marvel, in my opinion, need some wins, and they need to make sure that that this show of phases is actually good, good to excellent, in my opinion. It needs to be good to excellent, in my opinion. I think these shows, because in my opinion, if these shows not good, in my opinion, if these shows not good, dealing with Moon Knight, and this Moon Knight character look good, but for me, I like the design, I like the mask, everything like that. In my opinion, that looked good. The mask, everything else looked good in my opinion. But the things I'm worried about is like how can I say this? I am worried about how would Disney handle his origin. Because think about it, his origin is going by Egypt and getting powers like that. Is he gonna be like the one of the agents? Like he gonna be one of those rich people, I think, or one of the people who work for hire and everything like that. In my opinion, it just depends on how they gonna do it. In my opinion, because like in my opinion, how you handle the show is gonna be real. How can I say this? How can I say this? It if Disney if Disney don't handle the show real good, like I think in my opinion, don't handle it at all, that this will be a real bad look for Disney, in my opinion. Because you got a real good actor to pick up the role as Moon Knight. And he came from Star Wars, one of your in-house movies. If you screw this up with this character, this new character, then some regular people might not be as, how can I say, invested inside the universe. I think they won't be invested, in my opinion. And that just me. That that just me. That just me. In my opinion, son. Like, what should he do? Like I think, in my opinion, with this character, if this character right here need to have good storytelling. It this show right here, Moon Knight, need to have good storytelling. Make sure the structure is good of this show. This show need to have how can I say this? Make sure the show have a good villain. Action, story structure, good villain. And number four for me, they need to make sure that this show had supporting actors, in my opinion. They need to have good supporting actors around the main characters. And that just me, in my opinion. Because the thing about, in my opinion, like it sound like, for me, like, just for me, in my opinion, if this show right here is not good, that just me. That this then this character, how can I say this? Then this character won't get no respect onto the general audience, in my opinion. If they do the show bad, if the show be bad, the story structure not good, then the regular people just think this show right here is whack, in my opinion. That just, in my opinion. That just me, in my opinion. That just that just me, in my opinion. What everybody should be thinking, like I think, in my opinion. But the thing about my opinion, right? If this show right here is not good, the Moon Knight show should be serious. It shouldn't have a whole lot of jokes in it. This should have the way that just not bring the comic books to the screen, but just bring it in respectfully. Don't try to bring it in like a joke in them, like that, in my opinion. Don't bring it like a joke, please don't. Because you try to bring it in just like a joke or something like that, then that got me a problem. The joke, like, sound like, for me, in my opinion. If you bring in this show right here, Moon Knight, as a joke, and put jokes after joke in this show, then nobody, just in my opinion, just would take this character seriously. In my opinion, they won't. People could say they would, but they won't though. They will not take this show because they won't take it seriously. In my opinion, they won't. Like, some people could lie and say they would, but they don't. In my opinion, but the thing is, um, sound like, just for me, right? If they can, that I'm excited for the show, but so that's not my problem. My problem is, I hope Disney don't make a joke of this character and give it some respect, whoever the showrunner is. Let me look this up. Let me look up the story runner. The Let me look this up right here. Night, Moon Knight. Who is directing this show? Because, like, in my opinion, if they can't do this, in my opinion, yo, bring some respect on this show, the Moon Knight showrunner. Who is running this show? Okay. It was previously announced that Jeremy Slater will serve as writer, executive producer, and showrunner of Moon Knight. As Marvel, as with all Marvel Disney shows, plus it will be produced with Kevin Feige Marvel Studios. Okay, okay. And let me see the Jeremy Slater is doing this show. Okay. He is the producer and writer. Okay. They don't got okay. That's all the cast. All the cast they got is May Calumet, Ethan Hawke, Oscar Isaac. Let me see this full cast. This show is just running about 3 people. Okay, but I think it was more than 3 people though onto this show. Oscar Isaac's the star though. I know that. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, I see. I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. On this cast right here, that let me show y'all just who the cast is. And the cast for the show is on IMBD, but I hope it's right. If it's not, it's not on me. Okay. Series is directed by Justin Bisson, Muhammad Dabi, and Aaron Moorhead. Those is the 3 people that is directing it. Justin Bisson, Muhammad Dabi, and Aaron Moorhead. Those is 3 people directing the series. If y'all got more info besides that, then y'all can tell me about it. Okay. And series writing. The Monarch, the characters, the Monarch. Oh, shucks. I hope I'm saying it right, because if I'm saying it wrong, y'all, sorry, y'all. Shucks. Don Perlin, Jeremy Slater, Jack. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. It's based on Jack Kirby, Marvel's. Okay. And based on Stan Lee. What story? What stories they using? Because they keep on saying it's not. I'm trying to figure out which comic they're using. Because think about it, if they can't tell me which comic they're using, I'm gonna be confused going into the show. If somebody probably tell me which comic they're using, that'd be good. And the series cast: May Calumet, Ethan Hawke, Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac is playing Moon Knight. Ethan Hawke got to be playing somebody, and she already playing somebody too, but I'm not sure which one got playing. And that's kind of like the problem I got because I don't know who they playing. Series produced by Kevin Feige and Jeremy Slayer, executive producer, unknown episode. Okay, I don't know which one. Series cast by Sarah Finn and Christy Hooser. And series production designed by Stephanie Sella. Series production designed by okay. She must be doing all the designs for the clothes, the sets, something like that. She might be doing the clothes and stuff like that, and just how things is produced. Okay. Serious art, direction by Peter Finley and D'Amico Sica. Supervising art. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. What's the other one? Serious set direction by Veronica Murley. Okay. And Serious production management, Alaska's Auditor, Jergo Balaket, Sarah Beck. Oh, shit. These are some names I can't say. Hey, that. These some hard names to say. Sarah Barkowitz, Jorgen Belfort. Oh, shucks. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry over these names, because these names is hard to say. These names is hard to say, man. These some hard names to say, in my opinion. And just in my opinion, um, shucks. These got to be some of the hardest names I got. And serious. Oh shoot, yeah, serious art department. Derek Blake, Derek, Derry Blake. Okay, these are the people that is doing serious art. I can't say these names. I'm not even just gonna try. Shoot, if y'all can say them, then shucks. Then shucks. Good for y'all, because for me, I can't say these names. These names hard to say. And serious visual by Dave, Matt, Nathan. Wait a minute. Who got two first names? Alvin Ruin, Amanda Harlan. Hmm. James. No, I'm not gonna try to say these names. Can't say them. I'm not gonna try to say them wrong or nothing. And Sarah's casted by Jacqueline Gallagher, Gregory Corn, Tamsin Mace. Okay. I can't say their names. There's a whole lot of people doing these stuff. But y'all got the gist of it. Who doing the acting, who doing the series producing, casting, producing, writing, and series director is most things you just need to know. After that, I don't know. But just in my opinion, right, I think the show is in good hands. I think the acting cast is good, in my opinion. The acting cast is in good hands, in my opinion. I like the cast. I like the acting. I like the acting in it. The acting is good. If y'all got a question or anything like that, then y'all can type it up in the chat. If y'all got a question for me, anything else like that. Because, like in my opinion, this Moon Knight show might be good. Of this character right here is named Moon Knight. This character right here is Moon Knight. Just in case somebody just didn't know who Moon Knight is, that is Moon Knight. But the thing is, just in my opinion, right, this show Moon Knight, it's gonna be a good show. That gonna be a good show, I think, Moon Knight. And plus, I will be dropping a link just for anybody who wanna come in. And plus, I will be dropping a link for anybody who just wanna come in and anything like that. I will be dropping it up in the comment section. If y'all want to ask me anything dealing with the shows, deal with the Moon Knight show, or just any show that Marvel just got coming up, because stuff I talk right now is dealing with Marvel, and for the next thing I didn't talk about is based on DC. Up in a little while, I will be talking about. And this is the link right here. Just for anybody who want to come in. I will be dropping it. This is a link. Just click on it. If y'all want to come in, then should, and y'all could if y'all want to. Because, like, in my opinion, this show right here might be a game changer for Marvel. This show right here is gonna be a game changer for me. I think for Marvel, because like for me, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I like the show. It's the excellent show. That was a good start for me. WandaVision, average show. Just for the budget it had, it disappointed me based on certain stuff it had in it. I think, in my opinion, it has disappointment. Except for the last two episodes was good, but the final battle, it was good, but it didn't have, like, how can I say, what two powerful people was doing at with spells sound like what how can I say, Doctor Strange and Thanos level of fighting. Because you seen the fight in between Doctor Strange and Thanos had during that fight. I thought that WandaVision at the end just would have had that, just would have had that kind of level of fighting, I think, in my opinion. But it didn't. Because think about it, the Doctor Strange fight, Thanos fight, might have spoiled me based on what kind of fights I was expecting. Just for a magical person, I think, in my opinion. But the thing is, like, but the things, in my opinion, like, this could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. But the thing is, like, some people might like it, some people don't like it. The thing is, I actually like this show. Some people, I like this show comes from Disney because it's telling me that Disney is willing to, like I said, change. They're willing to change, and they're willing to take it there, in my opinion. So in my opinion, if they're willing to take it there, then I am willing to give them the chance. I think, in my opinion. And I am willing to give them that chance. And I am willing to give them a chance to prove me wrong. Just think about it. If Disney could prove me wrong based on certain stuff, if they can prove me wrong, then just I will. If they can't, then I'll just say I'll just say I was right. Because this show Moon Knight could be a game changer for me, in my opinion. This Moon Knight show is gonna be good. And for the next thing about the Black Widow show, the Black Widow movie coming out, it sounds like for me, this Black Widow show could be good. I think, in my opinion, Black Widow could be a real good show. I think, in my opinion, it could be real good. No, not show, but a movie. Black Widow's the movie. I keep on thinking that's the show, but it's the movie. But then, in my opinion, right? I liked it. Um, I like the idea that Marvel is actually bringing characters that is not all PG, not all kids friendly, onto the streaming service or screen, anything like that. In my opinion, the thing is, some people might like it, some people might not. But the thing is, in my opinion, is that Disney is still willing to take a chance, and plus, I will give Disney credit for that. In my opinion, I'll give them credit for that. If y'all got a question or anything to ask me, then y'all can type it down below about this show right here I was talking about. Because, like, the next show that they're supposed to be doing is Hawkeye. I think doing a Hawkeye, and they're doing a Black Widow movie. Because things they already did. Because they already did Wanda. This show right here already came out. This show had changed some things and stuff like that, but then in my opinion, it's like I was kind of disappointed at the end. In my opinion, I was kind of disappointed with the, how can I say this? It was kind of a disappointment to a point to me. In my opinion, to a certain point, it's disappointment. Understand? Some people might not like it, some people will. Because thing, like in my opinion, right? If this show right here, the One Division show, actually good. I I had kind of like it to a point, but also the first two episodes that throw me off to the show. And this show's a C plus, in my opinion. Let's take that off the screen. And plus, like the next thing we're talking about is what we deal with Marvel. Is dealing with the Blade movie. If we gotta have a Blade movie, he better be brutal. That Blade movie better have action. That Blade, this one right here, this Blade one right here. He might not have all that hairstyle like that, but we need action inside that Blade movie because we need something. Because we can't be just having just Blade this and Blade that. I think, in my opinion, without, because like the Blade movie, man, I will be, oh boy, this Blade movie right here will be good. If Disney make it rated R and do it similar to the like I said, similar to the 19, just to the 19, that 97, 98 Blade movie, sound like that first one, boy, that movie will be good in my opinion. Because we need, how can I say this? Because we need ways just how to bring um movies, the Marvel characters that is mostly that just specialize like in one thing. Like I think, in my opinion, that could be good, could not be good. But something like me, this Blade movie right here, this Blade character right here could be good. It could be, that could be good in my opinion. That could be good. That could be bad. But the thing is, in my opinion, about this, just by the Blade character, it sounds like we need to find a way to bring these. Disney need to find a way just how to respect the Blade character origins within the story. Make sure that the action is good in. Make sure the action. Make sure the story. Make sure the action, the story, and make sure the characters that's around them, the bigger support actors that's around them, could actually, it's actually good. Because you look at the movies and stuff like that of my back. Because you look at the movie, the first Blade movie, it was actually good in my opinion. It was actually good. But some people might not like me saying that, but that movie was actually good. The first Blade movie, the first two Blade movies was good. The like I said, the Blade one movie was good based on story and everything else. The story was good. The Blade story was good in my opinion in the first two movies, but the third one, no. The third one, no. Because the third movie was on. It wasn't bad, but the movie wasn't. How can I say? It didn't explain the origins of Jessica Biel or Ryan Reynolds characters or such. It didn't, at least they didn't have they didn't have, how can I say this, a flashback or not like that, telling you just how the group had formed. Because like for me, right, if I see a new group assign a movie, at least tell me up in a flashback or two and just how y'all came together. At least the main people came together. I think, in my opinion, would have been good. At least about a 5 to 20 minutes origin, 5 to 10 minutes origin, telling me how y'all did it. At least tell me. Be, because, like in my opinion, man, if you can't do that, if you can't tell me how everything is, if you can't tell me your origin, and you can't tell me if you can't tell me the origin of the Jessica Biel and Ryan Reynolds character, then you just introduce them. That you just introduce them and not try to explain later just how they came about. Then for me as an audience member, I would have a problem with it. But then the normal people might not have a problem with it, but I will, based on me just being like something. But that's just me, in my opinion, that I just have a problem with because Jessica Biel, Ryan Reynolds, those two was kind of good for their parts. But thing about it, like like for me, in my opinion, right, if you gotta bring in all these characters and Silent movies did with a Blade movie, at least make sure it's good. At least make sure it's good. Because in my opinion, if that's not good, then that will make the whole movie bad. I think in my opinion, it won't be bad, but it will throw off just some plot points to the story. I think in my opinion, it will throw a whole lot of plot points. I think in my opinion, dealing with the story, because you need to tell the audience just how this new group had formed. In my opinion, because you don't tell nobody just how the group formed, and you just introduce them, and plus the audience members is accent on why these two people came in, where they came from, where they at. Like I think in my opinion, then you have failed as a director. I think on just the third Blade movie. If y'all didn't see the Blade movie, the first two Blade movies is good, but the third one, I got problems. But it's not bad, but I got problems with them. The third Blade movie just ordinary, and I'm just being nice. It's not bad. The third Blade movie is not bad, but it's just ordinary to me. The thing is, y'all can try to then y'all can try to be that then if y'all think the third Blade movie was good, then y'all could, cause for me it's just decent. The third Blade movie was decent, but the thing is, the third Blade movie could have been so much better though. It could have been better, in my opinion. But the thing is, like, it could have been better. But the thing is, some people might not like it. It could have been better, in my opinion. The third Blade movie, because that third Blade movie had just so much to desire. Be, because that third Blade movie could have lead a spinoff just with Jessica Biel and Ryan Reynolds after the movie, if they could have explained about their origins much better. I think, in my opinion. Thing is, some people might not like certain stuff being explained to them. But so, like for me, if you introducing new characters, at least tell me. At least tell me certain stuff. Oh, Tony. What's up, Tony? How was your day? That what's your opinion, or anybody in the comments? What's your opinion based on the Blade movie? Disney doing? Is it good? Is it bad? Anything else like that? Because think about my opinion. If this movie could be good, in my opinion, it could be. If it's bad, it's bad. But then, in my opinion, like I think this new Blade movie could have been better, in my opinion. This third Blade movie could have been better because the first one was good, the second one was better. But I thought up in the third Blade movie that it could have been better than the second one if they would have just explained that that group with with Jessica Biel and Ryan Reynolds was a part of, in my opinion. If they could have shown, if they could have shown like stuff that they was doing, I think, in my opinion, if they could have shown certain stuff that they were doing, like I think before they met Blade, like in a flashback or something like that, or just had their own part in the movie, and that could have been good. I think, in my opinion, that could have been good, in my opinion. Yep, yep, Tony. I hope that too. Oh, Tony. Yep. I hope that too. Because if y'all want to come in, Spencer, I got the link up there. If y'all want to come in, Be- because in my opinion, I am worried about this. This the only. These are the two stuff I worry with Disney. Blade and Blade. Hey Spencer. The two things I worry about Blade is how can I say this? How can I say this without being mean? I am worried about the Blade story. I am worried about how Blade gonna be doing certain stuff. Um, because Disney just won't go there and just about certain stuff. That, in my opinion, if y'all think that Disney probably can do justice to it, then sure, then y'all have faith in Disney, then y'all do. Because like for me, I don't got that kind of faith with Disney because Disney will change certain stuff. Like I think, in my opinion, they will change certain stuff. So like in my opinion, they would change certain stuff. Y'all might not like it, and knowing me, I won't like it based on the Blade based on the Blade stuff that he done. Because you look at it, Blade, the just the Blade movie, I think has set the standards high. That on the Blade movie, that on the first two Blade movies has set the standards of how Blade's supposed to be. In my opinion, if this Disney version prior can just come close to it or better, then I will be how can I say this? That I will be happy with it, and you will be seeing me on this channel just to give Disney credit. You will see me on here giving them credit. In my opinion, you will see me doing it. Because, like in my opinion, I like to give people credit when it's due. In my opinion, Be, because think about it, if you can't give people credit when they do it, I think, in my opinion, then you was just being bitter. I think, in my opinion, that just me, in my opinion. You should be able to give people credit when you do. I think, in my opinion. Oh, I hope for PG-13, man. I'm just hoping for how can I say this? I'm just hoping for a rated R, at least a hard PG-13. Sound like the Transformers did, because like in my opinion, right? If they could give me like a Transformer vibe sound like when Transformers actually were doing the movie. If y'all want to come in, I got the link up there. If y'all want me to, I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link for y'all if y'all want to come in. If y'all can't see the first link, I'll drop it again. That because like just in my opinion, like this Blade movie right here, this Blade movie and these other characters coming in, and Disney making them PG-13, Disney better be doing some other stuff to make up for it. And just in my opinion, because Disney better be doing some other good stuff, I think, in my opinion, if they're gonna do all that. Because you changing rated R characters to PG-13, so you better be doing some real good stuff. Because think about my opinion, if you not doing this, if you're not taking the script seriously and you're not taking the choreography seriously, if you're not making it rated R, make sure the thing is good. Make sure your story is good. I think, in my opinion, because your story not good, because like in my opinion, because like and just in my opinion, dealing with the Blade story, and what I seen just from the Blade franchise, like in the first three movies, Blade is not afraid to show blood. And then, like in my opinion, if Blade not willing, if if Disney's not willing to take it there, dealing with certain franchises, then people of those characters will let Disney know about it. In my opinion, they will. Disney might not like it, but the thing is, but Disney will let them know. But the fans will let them know about it. I think, in my opinion, they will let them know that and just about the next character that I will be talking about will be just on the DC side, Batgirl. That this this Batgirl thing has some. How can I say this? This Batgirl series has some ups and downs dealing with DC, because think about it, they said Josh Whedon been producing it, but now he's not doing it. Now they're saying like they're saying somebody else supposed to be doing it. But then, in my opinion, like I think this should have kept with Josh Whedon. I think, in my opinion, yeah, just to produce it, because he is a real good director, in my opinion, Josh Whedon. But people might not like him. People might not like him. But Disney, not Disney, but Warner Brothers need things. Warner Brothers need Warner Brothers needs somebody that can produce good shows and movies, in my opinion. And that just me. That just me, in my opinion, and that's what I think that they need. They need somebody that can produce real good shows. I think, in my opinion, that because the thing about me, right, I'll probably keep Josh Whedon. Be, be because the thing about it that sounds like Warner Brothers and stuff like that. Um, they they got some stuff together, dealing with stuff they want to do, but it seems like they don't got everything in order. I think, in my opinion, but that's just me, in my opinion. That's just me, in my opinion. What I think, they don't got everything in order, in my opinion. Not, and that just bad, in my opinion. Because the thing about my opinion, right? If you gonna start doing all this changing stuff, selling it to different companies, I hope this new that and and plus I will and plus I will be talking about next the next topic after this one. Sound like this I want a live action Deathstroke. Oh yeah, I want a live action Deathstroke too. Because think about it, that Warner Brothers just had how can I say this? They had stopped it from happening, I think, or cancel it. Because think about it, that was done to me though. They cancel that. That- in my opinion, that was bad. I think that just trying to that be, be, because like for me, like DC need much movies as possible and content. That and that just me, in my opinion. Because like for me, if they gotta be doing if they gonna be doing just a new Deathstroke movie, and we need a new Joe Magneto movie, is what we need. Should we need that movie? That because that Deathstroke movie could be a game changer for us as DC fans. Because think about it, that will force Marvel to update game, and just in my opinion, that would force Marvel to update game and everything else like that. In my opinion, Deathstroke or movie, I would rather a movie. I'd rather a Deathstroke movie because think about it, if you get a Deathstroke movie, then you can connect them to the Batman universe. I think, in my opinion, and the thing about it, some people might not like it, but the thing about me is like we need movies and series and stuff that go on HBO Max just to compete with Marvel. And Deathstroke need a movie. And Deathstroke is a movie type of person, and just in my opinion. But this Batgirl show, everything like that, in my opinion, right? If we can get like a Batgirl show, in my opinion, a Batgirl show would be good. Because think about it, if we get a Batgirl show, then we can expand to Nightwing. We can expand to Nightwing. We can expand to how can I say this? Nightwing. We probably can use we can use Nightwing. We can use Tim Drake if he in it. We can use Damian Wayne up in future movies and everything like that. If this Batgirl show work out, because we need to expand the Bat family. Because we just can't be relying just on Batman all the time to make these shows and movies. I think, in my opinion, because we need the Bat family. Because we need a Batman show, not a show, but we need a series of these different. We need these characters just to expand from the movies. I think, in my opinion, that we need that. But if y'all want to come in and ask me questions, anything like that, then y'all could. But the thing is, that is a good one right there, Spencer. When you said we need a series on a movie, but the thing is, just knowing how can I say this? Just knowing WB, they might make it a series. Just trying to compete with Disney, I think, in my opinion. But we need a movie at Deathstroke. I'll be happy with a movie with him because he one of those famous characters that is famous enough to make it a movie. I think, in my opinion, if you come out with a Deathstroke trailer that's actually good with his own movie, sound like the Joker did, because the Joker is popular and Deathstroke is popular after these I think too. But that's just me, in my opinion. What y'all think? Will y'all make a Deathstroke series a movie? Because for me, I'd rather make it a movie and make it a franchise. I think, in my opinion, I'll make it a Deathstroke franchise. And but the thing about it, we need to make it like but we need characters that can actually do it. I think, in my opinion, because think about it, if we gotta make it a franchise, then this is gonna be a real big problem. But that's just me, in my opinion, because think about it, if you gotta make it a franchise, then this is gonna be the big old directors, just the big directors, the shows and everything else is gonna have to be on point, in my opinion. Because think about it, if these shows not on point, if DC shows and movies is not on point, just for the next 2 or 3 movies, then the fans and nobody will not take them seriously. I think, in my opinion, the thing about it is, people probably can say that they take them seriously, but the thing is, like, they won't. Be, because the thing about the Marvel fans won't even give DC fans credit just for the good movies that they do have. Be, be, be- because they got excuses just for every show and every movie. And we know Marvel got some average to good shows. and some of these shows be bad. But the thing is, the Marvel fans is loyal to this show. I give them that. Marvel fans is loyal. Marvel fans is loyal to the brand, everything like that. While DC fans is not, to me, to a point. But there is. But this Batgirl show right here, I would give it a chance to be good as a series though. Because the thing is, Batgirl is not a movie person. She's a series, I think, in my opinion. But the thing is, I'll bring Nightwing too. The thing, like in my opinion, like if we gonna bring in like different characters from DC that need a movie, let me say it like this: if we gotta bring in characters that need a movie, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of characters for DC that need a movie. Green Arrow need one. Green Arrow need a movie. Um, and plus we need one from Icon. Icon need to move just a milestone. Because the thing about it, DC need to start using the characters they got. Cause you look at it, DC got a whole lot of characters that they can use. But the thing is, DC don't do it. DC do not do nothing with the characters they have because the thing about they keep on using the same and the thing about DC keep on using Batman and Batman. Oh yes, oh yes. I want a proper Green Lantern too. But the thing is, like which station, which one would they take it towards though? And that's the problem I have dealing with dealing with some of the choices DC make. I like some of the choices, and some of the choices I don't like. But that's just me, in my opinion, and what I think about it. Something like in my opinion that if y'all, I got the link if y'all want to come in the chat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, John Stewart. Yeah, I will use him because think about it. If you use John Stewart, you 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 can connect John Stewart to Al Jordan just at the end of the movie, and plus the new Green Lantern movie. Then you can how can I say this? Just the end of the Green Lantern movie. Then you can use them, in my opinion. But the thing is, but some people might not agree with using John Stewart first. But thing about me is like you need a John Stewart inside the Green Lantern. But the thing is, I want to use them inside the show. I would not use John Stewart just in the Green Lantern show. I would use him in the movie. I would save him for the movie along with Al Jordan, and just carry some of the just the Green Lantern characters wasn't show onto the movie, in my opinion. But that's just me. That's just me, in my opinion. That's what I would do. And and put some their character DC that I was talking about. We need a movie for is Green Arrow. We need a Green Arrow movie. Cause think about it, a Green Arrow movie, man. Cause think about it, if we can't, if we, because think about it, Marvel made Hawkeye kind of cool to the masses. I think it made him, and they just made Hawkeye a household name, in my opinion. They made him a household name. But the thing about it, some people might not agree with me. Some people will. But the thing is, like, they made Hawkeye a household name. The thing is, some people might agree, some people might not. But that's just me and my opinion, and that is what I think. Because tell me, if you can make Hawkeye a good name, and you can't make Green Arrow popular, then we have a problem. Then we have a big problem. in my opinion. Because then, in my opinion, like if you can't make Green Arrow popular in a movie, then we got a problem. I think, in my opinion, we got a big problem. Some people probably agree, some people might not agree. But the thing about me is that we need the characters supposed to be Justice League, and we need a Green Arrow. The along with Green Arrow, the along with Green Arrow movie, that we need a Black Canary. But the thing is, in my opinion, who gonna play Black Canary? Um, Shucks. If y'all got some casting there for the how can I say this? There for the Black Canary, then one of my casting would have been Alec, Debbie Ryan, probably could be a Black Canary or one of Young Heroes, I think. And everything else, let me see. But then my opinion is Black Canary. Then Shucks. The thing is like how will he be? But that just me. That just me in my opinion. So I'm Black Canary. Black the Black Canary needs to be with Green. Need to be with Green Arrow. I think, in my opinion. That just me. That just me in my opinion. What should happen? The thing is, will it happen? Might not. Knowing, just knowing that it's climbing and stuff like that. Um, that's in my opinion, but that's just me. But the thing is, in my opinion, that that's just my opinion. That is my opinion. What I think we need it if we got if we got one one Green Arrow movie. If we get a Green Arrow movie, because well we got a series, but the thing is like I actually wanted him in the movie in my opinion. But the thing is since this show is over, since this show over, then we can make him into a movie. That's all right, Spencer. You good, man? That but it sound like for me, man, if we gotta make this Green Arrow show, the Green Arrow show better be good, in my opinion. It's got to be a good show. But man, this movie better be good if they make a Green Arrow movie. And plus for me, I probably might do Charlie Hunter, the man that did King Arthur, to be like the Green Arrow, in my opinion. Y'all might not agree, but that's just me. I would use the man that was in the latest King Arthur just to be like Green, to be like to just be the new Green Arrow. I think, in my opinion, if y'all know somebody else that can do it, then y'all can tell me. Because the thing with my opinion, right? If they could bring like a new, sound like a Green Arrow with some attitude, I think, in my opinion. The thing is, in my opinion, with it, but the thing is, like, some people might like it, some people might not. But the thing is, in my opinion, is like, if they could bring like a whole new, um, if they could show Green Arrow just doing his thing, sound like Batman do, like like Batman doing his movies, then that will be a good start. Like, I think, in my opinion, sound like, in my opinion, if they could bring stuff like that, sound like, in my opinion, right, that will be good. That will be good, I think, in my opinion, if they could bring like, and but that's just me, in my opinion. That just me, in my opinion. I would bring. Sound like that just me, because like some people might not bring that. That some people might agree, some people might not. They would Green Arrow movie or a show. Then me, I'll bring him as a show. The thing is, some people just might agree with that. Some people might not. But they on me, it's like I wouldn't. That, but the thing is, like some people might not agree with him just being a show or a movie. And plus, the next thing that I was talking about is what is the future the future and up in the future of DC. I will bring him. I will bring an icon. I will bring this character right here to life on screen just for DC. Because think about it, they want to make a black Superman. We got one right there on DC. We got Velzard, we got Kevin Ellis, and not and now and we got Icon. We got black characters that the DC could use, but the thing is, DC don't want to use them. That just me, in my opinion. That's me, in my opinion, and that will be one of the characters that I will use in the future. That after the Superman movies come out, I will bring that character into the multiverse. Everybody be talking about or something like that, a multiverse, everything else like that. That just me, in my opinion. Yep, yep, and that was stupid for me. That, yep, Spencer. So we do got a point. Because you look at it, we got black Superman characters, and John Stewart is a good character in my opinion. Yep, yep, and you got a point there. And John Stewart is a great character that they can mainline, and that is good. And play, you do got a point there, Spencer. You do got a point. Because you look at it, people like John Stewart. That you might not agree that somebody else might like John Stewart, but the thing is, like, John Stewart is a good character that people could use as part of their how can I say, as part of their thing. I think, in my opinion, that part of the thing, like I think, in my opinion, John Stewart is a good character to build on. But I think that might change those, Spencer, right there. Instead of race bending, I don't think they're finna make that Black Superman movie too much soon. I think, in my opinion, and plus for me, and plus for me, and plus I am black. Just in case anybody asking, I am black, and plus I will not be happy just like that. The movie might be good, but the thing about me is, like, we got other black Superman characters in the comic books. If you will make a new one, then shoot, I'm good with that. But 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 that's what, just in my opinion, make your new characters good. If you'll make new characters, but that's what we got, good black characters. Cause we got Vixen, we got John Stewart, we got Velzard, our car right here, as you see on the screen, and we got some new Green Lantern, I think. That on a new black lady on Green Lantern that's in the far sector. If if I'm saying that right, like, in my opinion, if we saying this right, I think in my opinion, I think I saying it right. That the black lady that's at far sector, that's where she at, up in the new comic books. I think that new black character. I think I'm saying it right. I think I am. But just in my opinion, right? If we can get a John Stewart up in the movie right, that movie right, then we will be good. I think, in my opinion. Things some people might agree, some people might not agree. Just for John Stewart getting his own movie. But the thing about time for me, I I do think that John Stewart the I do think that John Stewart do how can I say, he do deserve his own movie, I think. And you could bring in Al Jordan next. You bring him later. But that's just me, in my opinion. That, because like for me, John Stewart was one of my favorite black superheroes for a while. He was one of my favorite superheroes for a while, though, along with Marshall Manhunter, and John Stewart. Those two, those two, those two characters were two of my favorite black superheroes growing up. And plus, I didn't have many for Marvel over it. Um, Black Panther was good. He was one of my favorite, but the thing is, like, besides him and Bishop, Marvel didn't have many of my favorite black superheroes. Most of my favorite black superheroes was on DC. Sound like Vixen, Martian Manhunter, Hal Jordan. No, not Hal Jordan, but John Vixen, Martian Manhunter, John Stewart, Icon. Because then I heard about him later. Then Valzad, when so I read his comments a little bit online. I had like him, Kevin Ellis. He became president, and he was good on that too. Yeah, those were some of my favorite black superheroes. What I had liked once I found out about them. It sounds like DC need to have more faith inside their characters, because DC got good characters that people just will look at. Some people might not agree with them, but that's what DC do have characters that people will look at, in my opinion. Wait a minute, YouTube. And sorry, YouTube. I just had to do something. And plus, for me, if they can actually do something about these people just try coming and race bend all the characters, which is dumb in my opinion. I I agree with you there, Spencer. That Clark Kent do not need to be race bend, in my opinion. Just make a new character. Just make a new character for the movie. Just say that this is a new Superman. Just say this is a new character, just a different name. Don't don't try to say that this is Kal-El, because it's not Kal-El. It's not. But this character right here, Icon, if you look at it, Icon was some kind of alien who came to Earth, and plus he changed into the first person he see into their skin color, and that was a black lady. And he has stayed hidden inside. It was some kind of back in the day slave thing or something like that. If y'all know the origins, then that'd be good. If y'all know the origins of that like that, then y'all know why I'm talking about his origin and stuff like that. That when people is sick and tired of having slave movies and stuff like that. If you think about it, his origins has started back in the day. The thing is, he freed people with he helped people with power stuff that escape. But the thing is, some people might agree with it. Some people might not agree with him having just having all these powers and stuff like that. In my opinion, but time for me, right? But time for me, in my opinion, I like this character right here, and this character in a future movie right here, in my opinion. And that character right there could be could be inside. I think, in my opinion. And this character right here, Zantana, is getting serious, I think. And this is one of my favorite female magic in up in comic books. Because think about it, some people like Wanda is one of their favorites, but one of my favorite female spellcasters in DC is Zatanna. That's just me, in my opinion, and that's what I think. Because because think about it, um, Doctor Strange is the most powerful magic user. I think one of them is Zatanna is right behind him. Because look at it, her parents came from magic backgrounds too. Because you look at it, I think she's getting the moving. And Zatanna to me is one of the best DC female magic characters I think I've seen besides Raven. Besides Raven, besides Raven, she's cool, bro. She's cool. She's real good, I think, in my opinion. Think about it. Some people might not agree, some people will. But the thing about it, in my opinion, right, I think Zatanna is one of the best female characters I think I've seen in a long time. Some people might not agree with that, but time for me, like I think she is one of the best female characters. But the thing is, y'all can agree, not agree, because damn me, Spencer and me is on the right one. Because you look at it, this character could be played by the girl who was in the Rock who was in the Rock disaster movie San Andreas. Alexandra, I think she can play that role. I think, in my opinion. But the same thing is that just me. That just me, and that just what I think. That just me, and that just what I think the person that should play it. It is Alexandria, who was in the Rock movie, San Andreas. I think, in my opinion, that she can play it. In my opinion, but some people might agree, some people might not. But that just me. That just means that just what I think the characters that on the person that probably should play it. In my opinion, that because like in my be, be, because like in my opinion, like this character could be real good in my opinion. And plus the last one, for the last one, plus the last character I was talking about from DC, that probably a future in DC besides the Batman series and inside the Batman family is Huntress. Huntress right there. Because you look at it, Huntress is one of the best looking Batwomen's that's in the Bat family. And Batman had kicked her out, I think. No, no, not Batman. Yeah, that might have been Batman. I think Batman just kicked her out just being too rough, or she did something that she not supposed to do. Like I think, in my opinion. But the thing is, like I didn't really know the reason why she got kicked out. But if somebody could tell me, that will be telling me about something. That so me in my opinion. That just me in my opinion. That just what I think. Cause this character is Antenna that she would do good in the series. I think she would do good in the series. She is a serious type character that you carry her from a series to a movie. But the thing is, you got to pick the right actress. I think, in my opinion, you got to pick the right actress. If y'all know any actress, anything like that, that who can play her, because like for me, I just hope that actress that player can actually take the part seriously or good. I think, my thing. Just do a good job with her and just do the action good. Just make the action. Just make the show or movie believable. That's all I ask for. If you do a Huntress series, just make the character believable. That's just me. The thing is, the thing is like some people might not agree with that, but for me, sound like for me, right? That's all I ask for. And there's a good series or show dealing with that character, and that will be the this will be the good one, I think. And this would have been a good series, I think, to play, because you look at it, Marvel is good. It's like Marvel don't got really many. Marvel don't got really a lot of female good characters. Female characters that can go solo as a series or a movie that much. So you look at it, the X-Men, you can't really do that. Because think about Jubilee, do good in the team. Storm, you do good in the team, but her origins, she's probably the only one they probably do about. Rogue, you can't. Jean, you can't. Sound like Captain Marvel, I seen her movie, not good. Wanda, Sharon Series, not good. Marvel don't got a lot of good female characters that can go solo, something like DC could, like in a series, anything like that. In my opinion, that sound like female series and movies I've seen, like Black Widow looked the best just on all of them. That probably can that probably go solo so far as I've seen. But that's just me in my opinion, and that just me in my opinion. If y'all got any female heroes that can go solo that I just didn't name, then and y'all can type it down below, because like time for me, right? It's not a lot of things that it's not a lot of characters I know that Marvel got that can go solo as a movie. I think, in my opinion, but if y'all know any, then y'all can type it in the chat. And time for me, YouTube, YouTube with Twitch. I will see y'all later. I'll see y'all next time on Wednesday. I will see y'all Wednesday. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all next time, y'all.